Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Weekly Planet where we talk movies and comics and TV shows. My name is James, also known as Mr. Sunday. With me, as always, Nick Mason.
I opened my can earlier.
I thought you were telling me to shh.
No, that's actually a good, that could be a good dynamic to the podcast.
Yeah, just whenever I do anything, you go shh.
Come on,
Stop.
man. Come on.
Shh.
Think through what you're doing here.
I won't. I won't and I can't.
Clearly. It's great to be here.
Isn't it?
I'm having a wonderful time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really good, and I'm happy for you. Of course, there was you weren't happy to be at the Cheerful Earful podcast festival because you couldn't.
I was not happy to miss out on it.
That's what I should have said.
Scheduling issue.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I had to go to my hairdresser.
That's
to
right.
Get frosted tips. They're coming back. I just sense they're coming back.
Yeah, they're definitely coming back.
So
yeah, and if they're not, they are now.
They are now, absolutely.
But I did go on the show that you were supposed to go on, Plumbing the Death Star, and then straight after Thumb Cramps, 2 Sandspans episodes.
That's right.
They are available if you want to watch them. They're streaming.
Yeah, of course.
If you, that's linked below if you do want to check it out. It's a lot of fun. The Plumbing the Death Star was what baby?
Yes.
What's the worst superpower your baby could have?
Okay.
And Thumb Cramps is we talk about video games and upcoming video games and whatever.
About video games.
We talked about video games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Name a video game you talked about.
I talked about Terminator 2D No Fate.
Oh, have you played that?
No, but I talked about it because we were talking about things that we were excited for and upcoming and whatever, Mason.
Nice.
Yeah. So there was a lot of fun and good times and good memories.
Well, I'm sad I missed out on it, but I'm proud of my frosted tips.
I think
To
you
be
made the
clear,
right
I
decision.
have for the duration of the podcast. If we can imagine whatever we're talking about,
Yep.
we're going to be talking about The Smashing Machine.
Oh, yeah.
Directed by Benny Safdie and starring The Rock. But while we're talking about it, imagine I got frosted tips.
Okay, I will.
And they're like rock hard gel. And the beard has also been frosted
Yeah,
tips.
this is easy for me to imagine because I'm literally looking at it.
Don't need to.
Don't
Don't need
need
to
to.
imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you. If you do want to skip to us talking about The Smashing Machine, you can because Rob Collington went edits this. He puts time codes below. But there's news.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't want to miss any of this.
Don't want to miss any news you can use.
That's right, including this.
Water cooler?
What?
Water cooler. Water cooler.
What?
Shh.
You shush.
You shush. What do you shush for once?
Water cooler?
Yes.
No,
You're
what
around
do
the
you
water,
say?
You're around the water cooler.
Am
It's
I?
news you can use
This is news you could use.
on a Monday.
That's right, yeah. We're going to talk about The Simpsons 2.
Oh, yeah.
Officially revealed.
I mean, we officially revealed it last week because we talked about the promo poster.
Yeah, that's right.
It had Adam Sandler and Vin Diesel in it.
Really good stuff.
And Courtney Cox.
And Courtney Cox. Really good stuff. We're going to talk about how much money Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny really lost. More than we thought.
Oh, no. So enough time has passed that they can throw this number out
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Yeah. Trailers ahoy for Frankenstein.
Oh, yes.
And do you know there's a maybe the Mummy 4 happening, maybe potentially?
No, but
Well,
I mean, it makes sense.
there
It's always kind of on the horizon, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know whether this is real or going to happen, but it might be real and it might happen.
Is this another AI poster?
No, this one's real. I mean, it's...
Okay.
Of course they're thinking about it.
Right?
I don't even think this is like really news. Like you said, it's just kind of like, yeah, they would be discussing this all the time.
Does the poster have Brendan Fraser, but he looks exactly like he does in 1999, and then Jacob Elordi's there, and then also just a woman?
Yeah.
A woman who could be from anything, because that's how AI generates women.
And that's good.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
what we like and is good.
Sounds real.
Well, speaking of, we're also going to talk about the latest craze in AI acting.
Oh, no.
Tilly Norwood.
I've been trying to avoid this.
You don't have to avoid it anymore, Mason, because I've brought all the information here.
Great. Terrific.
Let's start with this. Oh, Tron airs is next week.
It is. That's exciting.
Well, this week, I should say. So, and it's Tron week at Caravan of Garbage because we're doing 2 Tron episodes. Mm-hmm. Tron and Tron Legacy.
That's right.
Tuesday and probably Friday.
Could you just move the second one to the week after?
No, because then Tron will be dead by then. It'll be over.
You think so?
But I don't know. I'm not taking the chance, is all
Okay,
I'm saying.
fair enough.
And then we can have a week off. Imagine that.
Tremendous.
By doing more work than we normally do in 1 week. Does that make sense?
Work smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
But also work harder.
Work hard as you can.
Twice as much.
Twice as hard as you can every week.
And then die?
Yeah,
Great.
early.
Yes. Yes.
But Tron Ares, I mean, early word is that it could be good, maybe. But we don't really know at this point.
No.
And you might be going to the IMAX Melbourne premiere because you want to get a photo with a cardboard cutout of Jared Leto.
That's right. Or they're going to bring the bike.
They're not going to bring the bike.
They'll bring a cardboard bike.
They will bring a cardboard bike and a cardboard stand.
I reckon there might be a bike.
There could be a bike.
Yeah. I was telling you, I went to the Thunderbolts premiere.
Yeah.
And they had the bike. They had Bucky's bike. And you said, well, it's probably just a regular bike. I think it's a special bike.
It's not. It's a regular bike that you can get anywhere.
I think they had to bring the special bike from overseas.
That's the thing. Like with Star Wars, you can dump anything in there when they do a Star Wars premiere.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know, we got an old BB-8 or whatever rolling around.
Some rocks.
Some rocks are fine.
Yeah.
Put a kid in a Jawa costume. I don't fucking know. But for Tron Ares, you need to get the bike.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying they can't get the bike. They can. I just don't think they'd bother.
Oh, you know what they could do? They could do the tunnel of light, the beam of light, and you could just stand under it. Go,
You get blinded.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
It's 1,000 laser pointers like pointing down into you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm sort of excited for Tron though, except for that one thing. It's Jared Leto.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Mason.
Hello.
The Simpsons 2. It's been confirmed. It says Homer's coming back for seconds.
Mm-hmm.
This is 20 years after the last Simpsons movie. It's coming out on the 27th of July, 2027, a spot that was held by a movie which I think you're excited for called Untitled Marvel Movie, which has been moved or delayed or cancelled, or it was Blade.
It's probably Blade.
Yeah.
But, no, it's too early for Blade.
Yeah, you're right. Blade's 2032.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's ever shifting. It's like going towards in the desert and you see what you think is water and you get there and it's just a huge pile of crap.
That's right.
That just keeps happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Why do they need to do this?
I don't know. I mean, I think recently they were saying that like this would only be a movie they did if it was a movie that people they thought would see now in the age of streaming.
Okay.
Because The Simpsons is so accessible now. It's just all on Disney Plus if you want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But having recently rewatched that first movie, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Especially in an era of Simpsons that I was well out of Simpsons and didn't think was very
absolutely,
good. So,
yeah.
But I think, what did you say about some of the actors and how they sound now? I believe.
Well, doesn't the voice actor for Marge Simpson sound?
Yeah. 95 years old or whatever.
It's a voice that's done a lot of miles. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a hard voice to kind of do.
And she did Patty and Selma as well.
Oh yeah,
who
that's
were even more
harder.
gravelly.
Yeah.
Julie Klaus, no?
Judy Kavner. She's 75, so she's not that old.
Right.
But
I think some people are going to be very surprised at how some of the voice actors sound now.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
If you dipped out of The Simpsons at the last movie 20 years ago, you're going to be like, whoa.
What happened, man?
What happened?
You haven't watched any of the specials where it's like, what if The Simpsons but Avengers?
No.
What if The Simpsons but Tron?
Absolutely
What if
not.
The Simpsons but Star Wars?
What about The Simpsons but the Smashing Machine?
What about The Simpsons and Smashing Machine? What about them?
What about The Simpsons became The Simpsons?
What if The Simpsons met Family Simpsons?
Oh.
Yeah.
What if The Simpsons...
Family Guy.
Yes. What if The Simpsons... Rick and Morty?
What if The Simpsons O.J. Simpson?
Whoa. Whoa.
Something to think about.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm not excited. I'm not excited for this. I'll say that.
Okay.
But I'm also like, all right.
See how this goes.
Yeah.
Do you think there is going to be some sort of AI controversy leading up to this?
Like voice or otherwise?
Voice or otherwise, yeah.
Maybe. Yep. I know they've retired some of the characters through death or because maybe we shouldn't do that character anymore. But yeah, there's definitely room to do something that people don't like.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of opportunity there.
Plenty of time for them to come up with something we don't like.
I saw an image this week and it's like the difference between cinematic shows and television shows is just that they give them shadow. So they look more,
Yeah.
slightly more defined.
Worth your $25.
I think so.
What do you think the plot's going to be?
I don't know. They have to come together as a family to
Because the last
whatever.
one, of course, was the dome. Because they had to raise the stakes, I guess. But someone puts a dome over Springfield.
And it was initially going to be Hank Scorpio.
Yes.
Because the voice of Albert
Brooks
was going to return as Hank Scorpio, but he does return, but he plays a different character. It's fine, but I don't know why they wouldn't do Hank Scorpio.
I think the idea was people wouldn't know who Hank Scorpio
Doesn't
was.
matter. They don't know who the new guy is either.
Agreed.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter at all. But again, I think that first movie also they brought back a lot of the writers who had left at that point, which is why it kind of feels a little bit better than what they were doing at that time, which was something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
27th of 27, July.
27.
And he's getting a donut because that's in the picture because that's the thing that Homer...
He loves those donuts,
He loves doing it.
Yeah, that's problematic these days, isn't it?
Is it having a donut?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Trans fats, probably.
Probably, Mason.
There's people starving in Africa.
Yeah.
What's he eating? Donuts? I think we should cancel him.
I
think we
agree.
should cancel Homer Simpson.
I'm with you.
Thank you. Let's start a campaign going. Let's see if we can get a real head of steam by the time this movie is in development.
Yes.
And then we tack on the AI stuff at the end.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, and I like it.
And by the end, people are just like, "Get down with the Simpsons, get rid of the Simpsons," but they don't know why. Because we've added so many.
Everybody's shouting a different thing.
And we keep changing what we're trying to cancel it for.
Yep.
Ah, what a treat.
It's beautiful, and it's a beautiful world we live in. And it's not bad and going wrong.
Correct.
Yeah. Speaking of, Forbes Mason.
Oh, yes.
They're talking about Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
They are? Why, though?
It's a great question.
Isn't it, though?
Thank you for asking. So apparently it cost, this was the initial guess, that was $300 million against its $384 million box office. I think that also might include some marketing. So maybe it broke even.
$384 million.
Yeah.
Oof.
I know.
Oof.
And in an era where you needed $1 billion,
Yeah.
that's not good. But apparently it was actually, the budget was more like $419 million.
Oof.
So this definitively lost money cinematically. But then you got to think about the eyes on it at Disney Plus. You got to think about merch. How many hats and such did they sell?
Hats and whips.
Hats and whips and
But some
jackets.
of the problem is obviously that, Disney don't have a hold on that, on the whip income.
Anyone can get a hat.
Anyone can get a hat or a whip,
Yeah.
for whatever purpose you want them for.
Yeah.
Whipping a hat, putting a hat on a whip. You can do any of these things, and Disney doesn't see a
They
dime.
can't stop you
They
from
can't
doing
stop
that.
you,
Just
that's
don't
right.
put it online because they'll come to your house then.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Then they're allowed because you signed up to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But as long as you keep it private, whatever you're doing with your whip and your hat, they can't touch you.
So there you go. I mean, that's. We're getting. I think Indiana Jones is going to become a second tier media property for the moment. Video
That sounds
games.
cruel.
Yeah, well, it is. Like video games and such, that did well. That video game probably made more money than this movie did and cost less, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And people seem to be like, this is a more authentic Indiana Jones experience and whatever and so forth. I played 15 minutes of it, and I can assure you that it is an Indiana Jones video game from the first person perspective. I can guarantee that right here.
But can you guarantee that beyond 15
No,
minutes?
definitely not. I don't know what happens after that. I do want to go back to it, but
I believe it becomes a kart racer.
that's okay.
You've got Indy, and then you've got Henry Jones Sr. in the sidecar.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Junior,
yeah.
etc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a green shell, Junior. Get the green shell.
Get the green shell, Junior. Yeah, God.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
Sure ran a little minecart.
We're on the Rainbow Road, Junior. That's all my Mario
Sean
Kart
Connery's done
references.
video games before. You think they're not going to resurrect him for this? Of course they are. Of course they are, and it's good. Yeah, I don't know. It's so, Indiana Jones, it is what it is.
Do you think that somebody at Forbes
Yeah.
watched the movie and went, I'm going to set a little calendar alarm for this because I
wait.
didn't like this movie. I'm
Yeah.
going to wait. I'm going to wait until, and then I'm going to cause a
Yeah.
ruckus.
Apparently a lot of this is also because a lot of this went into development with Spielberg, which had a whole different plot. Have you seen any of the concept art from this?
No, I don't think so.
He's like on top of like an old Nazi battleship, and he's got a gun and etc.
Oh,
Like what's that gun?
I don't know.
It
but
looks
you're
like I'm
holding-
doing a wobble board, but
You
I'm
are,
not.
yeah.
I'm not.
Okay,
Yeah. Indiana Jones.
like a gun on top, like a mounted gun on
Yeah.
on a battleship. Okay, I don't think there's a specific brand of those.
Yeah, the one that
yeah.
Rambo had in that movie.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Like a Browning.
Yeah, maybe a Browning. I
Maybe
don't know,
a
man.
Browning.
I'm not even talking to you. Here you go.
Oh yeah, okay. It's got the kind of the big metal shield in front of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, it was a similar-ish adventure.
Okay. But it was just solely from the perspective of Indiana Jones on the top of a battleship,
Yeah.
firing a big machine gun from behind a shield.
No, and this one he's tied up or whatever. Often he's tied up, and they're like, "We got you now."
He's often tied up.
We got you now. He says.
I mean, they did that. They just changed from a cave to a train.
Yeah, exactly. Cave to a train, and that's movie making. That's why we like it.
That's right.
Yeah. We'll probably
You
see.
can film on a cave. You can film in a train.
Yep. We're going to see another Indiana Jones at some point. It's live action.
Yes.
It could be in 20 years, but it will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, exciting. Mason, trailers ahoy.
Honk.
Wow, exciting.
Wow, exciting.
Frankenstein.
Yes,
We've just looked at a whole bunch of Dark Universe movies.
Yes.
But the Dark Universe is back.
that's right. It'll never leave.
It can't.
Is this through Universal though? It's
That's a good question. That's literally what I'm looking up. This is director Guillermo del Toro.
Oh my goodness!
Going to Netflix.
Most of his stuff is released cinematically, but
Yes.
not this. Did you see there's a new Catherine Bigelow movie?
Yeah, what is that called
House
again?
of Dynamite. But it's on Netflix. And it's a big cast, but it's like, the person behind, Zero Dark 30 and The Hurt Locker and etc.
Zero Dove for the person.
It's just like, chuck this on Netflix. Why not?
Why not? It just says distributed by Netflix. So It's got a budget of $120 million. Of course, it stars Jacob Elordi. Oscar Isaac is in it. Mia Goth is in it. It's based directly off the original story, the Mary Shelley 1818 novel.
Ooh.
God, it's an old book. It's too old. Book should be new, I think.
Name a new book that's good.
Name a new book. That one, The Outliers, Malcolm Gladwell.
I knew you were going to say a Malcolm Gladwell book.
Well,
I thought you were going to say 10,000 Hours. Is that the same thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And I've read it. You might be like, have you read it? Ask me.
No, you look like someone who's read it. You're wearing the synthetic Nike athletic top.
I went for a walk. It's hot. What?
I don't know, man. I would recommend natural fibers.
You don't know. You don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I've got natural fibers underneath this. Also, the body is natural fibers, don't you think?
I can't argue with that. You should put that in a book.
I should.
Yeah.
10,000 natural fiber hours that you can put in. This is getting a good, it's getting a good vibe. Reception and vibe.
It has a good vibe.
Yeah, and we get a closer look at the Frankenstein monster. This is, what is it? October. Sorry, it premiered at Venice on August 30. That's good. And it's going to be out October 17th.
Okay, first of all, how bold of Netflix to be like, we're going to debut this at the Venice Film Festival. Oh, how exciting. When can I see it in cinemas? You cannot.
Well, I will say this. It's going to have select
2-day window
theaters on August 17th. October 17th, and then releasing on Netflix on November 7th.
Okay.
I would see this if it could. If it could let me. Let me check Australian release date. Australian release
It'll be
date.
1 week, but it won't be every day. It'll be 1 week. It'll be 3 days in the week.
Oh, there we go. It's Australian cinemas October 23rd, so maybe we could see it.
We could see it.
I would definitely go and see this.
If it'll allow
It's going to be at the Palais Cinema. We can do that one, Mason. It's going to be at the Cinema Nova. Oh, why can't it be at a grubby cinema? Why do I have to go to these fancy cinemas, Mason?
Cinema Nova's pretty grubby. It is cool and indie.
Yeah, it's cool and indie though, isn't it?
Yeah.
All their popcorn's artisanal. I'm not here for it, Mason.
Okay.
I don't want
There is a bar.
A bar?
Yeah.
What, for drinks?
Yes.
Bring my own drinks.
Yeah. You're going with your protein shake, won't you?
You'd bring a protein shake. It wouldn't keep. You'd have to mix it in cinema. There's an idea for a book. Looking forward to this?
Yes.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Looking forward to this.
Okay.
Are you?
Based on what you've said, I am, yes.
Yeah, you did watch the trailer though.
I did.
What do you think of the look of the Frankenstein? He's big.
He big. That is undeniable. He big.
I was reading this week that apparently
Let me just get another quick squiz of it.
He's Jacob Elordi.
Yes. Or L-O-D? I don't know.
Oh, we did a Superman commentary, speaking of, because he comes up in it.
That's right.
We did a Superman commentary, which is at bigsandwich.co if you do want to listen to us talk about Superman over the movie Superman.
That's
on
right.
streaming, etc. But he was one of the people he was up for Superman.
Yes.
And I'm like, I'm glad he didn't get it because he looks like a private school boy from Victoria, which he is. And but apparently he is MGM and Amazon's top choice at the moment for Bond. And I don't hate that because he is that kind of sinister
schoolboy.
Sinister schoolboy kind of vibe. So
that's what you need. That's what you need with Bond.
Don't hate it.
Yeah.
But and don't hate the player, hate the game. Which is what I always say in my book. Self-published.
Yes.
What are you finding about this Frankenstein man?
It's looking good. He himself is holding a little bit of dynamite.
Is he?
Yeah. In a ways, that's very much a house of dynamite.
Agreed and true. This is by Daniel Richman.
Yes.
The Mummy. Do you know there's a Mummy reboot movie coming out next year, which is more horror focused?
Okay.
So we just had a Mummy movie 8 years ago.
Sure.
We're going to have another one next year, which is good. It's going to take it back to basics.
What does that mean?
Not the 1999 one, the basic one, where it's like mummies are scary again, which I guess is like the 2017 one, because mummies were scary in that.
I don't think they are scary, James. That's the essential problem here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because you get on a plane and they can't get you?
Exactly. They can't get through customs.
Not these days.
Yeah. They're trying to check their bag, but it's all tied up in the bandages.
Yeah,
they can't.
It would be, wouldn't it?
And they're like, "Sir, can we chop the bandages?" And they're like, "No,
it's part of being the mummy." What is the I'm just getting AI posters and AI trailers for this.
How many have Brendan Fraser in them?
None.
But he looks the same as he did in 1999.
I'm just checking like the era that this is set in. Mate, it's the first mummy film not to be produced and distributed by Universal Pictures.
Oh, they're losing it.
And since the Hammer film series.
Okay.
So there you go.
Because technically, and I guess we because we've covered the Dark Universe extensively. I don't know if anybody remembers, but Universal don't own these monsters.
No.
They're all public domain monsters. They just kind of have. They kind of just. It's understood that they sort of get first dibs at this sort of stuff, I guess.
And they can use the versions, obviously, that they have claimed to, characters and likenesses, etc.
Yeah.
This is Blumhouse, an atomic monster.
Blumhouse!
Actually. So there you go.
Did they do Invisible Man?
I think they might have, yeah.
Nice.
I don't know that.
And we can't. There's no way to check.
I wish we had some kind of machine that could check, but our machine is in the shop, our checking machine.
That's right.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's happening next year. But don't worry, because Universal is also, this is according to Daniel Richmond, actively developing a The Mummy sequel from the Brendan Fraser / Rachael Weisz series, which began in 1999 and ended in 2008, even though there's also Scorpion King spin-off movies, which might be in a different continuity. I don't know.
We don't know.
Oh, and also The Mummy 2017 is technically a sequel to that because of the book, etc. I guess. It's not just an Easter egg. It's locked into that continuity.
You think so?
Is this anything? Is this going to Indiana Jones 5? Is the love here?
I'm excited. Look,
I mean, they're all much older.
I'm 100% going to give it the benefit of the doubt because it is Blumhouse, and I have looked it up. They did do The Invisible Man.
Oh, no, I'm talking about... Wait, which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about the upcoming one.
Okay, so that one, yes.
Yes.
But what about a Mummy the Four? The Mummy, which is different again. Brendan Fraser, Rachael Weisz. They look the same in the AI posters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd watch another one of those, sure. Yeah.
Whoa.
It'll be post-ironic.
Yes.
And I'll be like, I'm only seeing this ironically. So I'm buying my ticket. I'm getting it scanned. I'm like, I'm just watching this ironically. And the person is like, I don't care. Whatever you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not invested in whatever this is.
Whatever you're doing, yeah. Also, often when I go to the cinemas, there's just no one checking tickets.
You just walk in.
Just walk through and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't care. And why should they?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But they know because it's too late to get a refund on the ticket.
Yeah.
You can't,
And look, I feel like I could just walk through and just see a movie for free.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to do that. But also, it would be really embarrassing if I got caught.
As an adult, my God. Yes, absolutely. Excuse me, sir, do you have your ticket? Oh, I forgot to buy one. You forgot to buy a ticket?
Yep.
And yet you knew what cinema to go
That's
in.
right.
Wow.
What is that, a crime?
Well, in a lot of ways. Guards seize him.
What? They've got guards.
They do now.
Put them on the door to check tickets.
Nah. They're only to embarrass adult men.
Oh, my goodness, Mason. The AI revolution is here. I don't know if you've been told.
I have been told, and I believe it. And we're in hell, so might as well.
That's right.
Here we go.
It's our new segment. New? It's our segment. We're in hell, so might as well. There's been big news this week.
Big news.
Of a new AI actor called Tilly Norwood. It was created by Line van der Velden's AI talent studio Excoia, which is a spin-off of her production company Particle 6.
Great, sounds really good.
This is a comment that was made by Van der Velden through Deadline about this actor who can not replace actors, but be in a movie and look vaguely kind of like some women that you know, depending on the scene, and look wistfully at things while things are happening around them.
Yeah.
And
maybe the city's on fire. Why? We don't know.
We don't know.
But she's driving that car through that city.
Yeah.
And then the police stop her and she's like, whoa. And then it's like the end.
And you're like, is this the different woman? No, it's Tilly Norwood.
It's Tilly.
Yeah. When we first launched Tilly, people were like, what's that? And now they're going to be announcing which agency is going to be representing her in the next few months. So that's good. This is via her LinkedIn. We want Tilly to be the next Scarlett Johansson.
She won't be.
Wait, or Natalie Portman.
Oh, she might be.
Yeah. That's the aim of what we're doing. Audiences, they care about... Audiences, question mark?
Audiences?
They care about the story, not whether the star has a pulse. The age of synthetic actors...
I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm like my
You want your actors to have a pulse?
Yeah.
You're living in the past, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't you want somebody who's never been alive and never will be? Isn't that what you want?
Yes. Because I'm sick of actors drawing on their personal real-life experience.
Agreed.
To bring life into their characters.
Yep.
I want a monster.
How are they going to do the Hot Ones interview if they're not a real person? Apparently there's been requests. They're saying there's been many requests for Tilly to be interviewed, but we'd had to be like, no thank you, no comment or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you. It says the age of synthetic actors isn't coming, it's here.
I think it's not.
There was a great article which I suggest everybody read. If you've
Is
got
this from Tyler Cohen?
Yes, if you've got a bucket handy.
The FP.
Yep.
My favorite actress is not human. First
Yep.
of all, settle down. The tagline: Tilly Norwood doesn't need a hairstylist, has no regrettable posts, and if you wish to see a virgin on screen, this is one of your better chances.
What is wrong with you?
Yuck.
What are you? Who is looking at a movie and being like, who's a virgin here?
Oh, but if you wish to see a virgin on screen, you can just go to the Cheerful Earful podcast page and you can watch your episodes of Plumbing the Death Star and Thumb Cramps.
That's right. If you want to see exclusively virgins sitting on stage,
That's right.
you're going to have the time of your goddamn life. Who's she going to act opposite? How does this work?
Another
even?
AI guy.
Well, that's the thing. Exactly. Fuck me.
But they've used different plugins so they can't interact properly on screen
Of
or whatever.
course. I don't doubt that they're going to try this. And maybe even one day it will work or people will be interested in seeing this.
Yeah.
But this technology is not here yet and also people don't like it.
Yeah.
And fair enough. I'm going to play, this is from Tilly Norwood's Instagram. This is from 9 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
So this isn't new news, Mason. This has
Not
been
new
out
news.
for a while. This is the post.
Okay.
I'm going to get Collins to just play the whole thing in audio form. You might be like, am I missing something here? You can go and look at it, but you're not missing anything, really.
Okay, all right.
Are
Are we going to get a copyright strike for this?
Maybe.
Okay.
Can't believe it. My first ever role is live. I star in AI Commissioner, a new comedy sketch that playfully explores the future of TV development produced by the brilliant team at Particle 6 Productions.
First of all, suck it up, Tilly. Just because you're bits and bytes in a computer doesn't mean you have to suck up.
You don't need
corporate
to.
overlords.
I may be AI, but I'm feeling very real emotions right now. I'm so excited for what's coming next. Collins, if you could put this in, that's great. Mason, you and I are going to watch this together.
I'm
and
excited.
then we will comment afterwards.
We all knew TV was dead, but thought, why not squeeze in one last development meeting?
We had one rule: no missing children, no dead women, and no reboots of Heartbeat.
We'd pitched this beautiful comedy, two sisters running a funeral parlour in Margate. Warm, weird, very BBC Two.
The commissioner said no. AI generated 100 better ideas in minutes, perfectly aligned to channel data, viewing figures, and optimized for the audience. The winning AI format?
I know what you streamed last summer.
An interactive thriller built from your streaming history and Deliveroo orders.
What? And who could forget the mental health format?
Britain's Got Breakdown. Audience votes on who gets therapy.
Ian Katz loved that one. I remember saying, you do realise this is for BBC Two? It tested ridiculously well, particularly among men who shop at Screwfix and women obsessed with gut health.
All made for less than the catering budget on The Bear.
It cast and budgeted itself. Only bit it struggled with was consent in romantic scenes. We just ignored that.
It wrote the whole script. Claude 3, Gemini, GPT. We called it a writer's room.
It even did its own Silver Mouse paperwork and immediately got Albert certified.
What's Silver Mouse?
Just an elaborate BBC hazing ritual.
Who did it cast?
Tilly Norwood, 100% AI generated.
By some company called Particle 6.
She'll do anything I say. I'm already in love. Girl next door vibes.
Like if a Sunday roast went to drama school and got BAFTA optimized.
But can she cry on Graham Norton?
Of course she can. And it'll be clipped, subtitled, and monetized on TikTok by lunchtime.
We're all going to hell.
Got recommissioned, didn't it?
3 seasons and a podcast.
By an AI commissioner, much faster.
But hey, at least it wasn't a reboot.
Is this not
What the fuck's going on?
Isn't this a bit? This is a
Yeah,
bit.
it's a bit, yes.
Yeah.
But, like, it's not funny.
It's not unfunny.
Do you think that's... What?
It was all right.
Really?
Yeah.
It was dreadful. And it's all the people, like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, who are all the different people in it? They're all obviously AI generated. But it's junk. Nothing.
Well, yeah,
Awful. Is the point that it's supposed to be awful?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's the thing. But that's the thing. I think because the character who's supposed to be the famous the character that's going to be a star,
Yeah.
does so little in the video.
Yeah.
That feels like it could be like a sketch on the new Michelin Web show.
I don't think it could be any sketch anywhere.
Okay.
I hated that so much.
Interesting. I didn't hate it that much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, then you're the problem,
I
Mason.
know, right? I'm not saying it's good.
Yeah.
I'm saying that you could knock that out. Whether you think that's funny or not,
Yeah, it's not.
I think you could knock that out in 5 minutes with half a dozen real people,
Yeah,
and it would cost a lot less.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just felt
Because I think the idea being is that in the future you'll be able to make a whole TV series in 5 minutes and it'll cost you $10 or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, but now
It just feels really lecherous and awful.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I think, yeah, maybe there's something in like, yeah, you can put something together in 5 minutes if that's something that you want.
Yeah.
But as like a promo for this person
Uh-huh.
who's not a real person and barely in it.
Yeah.
Like, what is it even?
Mm-hmm.
Awful.
Great question.
And I want to die. But anyway, I'm glad you liked it.
I loved it.
Mason, let's talk about a real thing then, you know?
Okay.
Something real and genuine and with heart. It's got a big man
I kind
in
of
it.
feel like the other people in the see, that's the thing. I think the other people in the video were more realistic than she was. But
Yeah.
is that the point?
I don't know.
Okay. Because I would say, looking at it now, like the first guy seems more realistic than
Yeah.
she does.
Maybe they are. Maybe some of them are real.
Well, it says the video you're
It's
about to do is
100%
100% AI
AI
generated.
generated,
Yeah.
So,
I think the bit here is that I think it's supposed to be more than her. Like this is
as in like
it's not they're not pitching they're not really pitching her. They're pitching the entire concept of coming up with AI generated sketches.
Gotcha.
Like, you know,
well, I can't wait. The future is here and it's awful.
I can wait. I think it's fine.
Should we talk about the Smashing Machine?
Yes.
Smashing Machine. It's time for big-ish movie. Big-ish
Time for
movie.
biggish movie.
The Smashing Machine.
Biggish man in biggish movie.
He's a big man.
big man.
On a budget of $50 million, it looks like it's going to have about a 9 to 12 US opening weekend, which is one of the lowest ever openings for The Rock ever.
One of the lowest?
Yeah.
What's
Well,
lower than
he
that?
probably did something that was much lower at some
Sure.
point. But maybe it is the lowest. But it's not aiming for that. For example, Uncut Gems made $50 million at the box office.
That's right.
And that was one of the Safdie brothers together. So two of them together.
Double
This
Safdie
is
brothers.
only one of them having a hell of a time retelling the story of a man getting smashed in the head.
That's right.
But that's not the only thing that's going on here. What do you think the story was?
Oh.
And does he go to Japan a lot?
Yes.
I knew it.
This is the story of Mark Kerr.
Yep.
And tell you this much. He's bloody lucky his nickname's the Smashing Machine. Because if your name was Mark Kerr, you're lucky your nickname's not Sharpie, right?
Yeah.
Or in Australia, your nickname would be Posca Pete.
Texter.
Mr. Texter.
Tim Texter.
Tim Texter. But anyway, this is based on a 2002 HBO documentary, The Smashing Machine, The Life and Times of Extreme Fighter Mark Kerr.
Yeah.
And he was a guy in the 90s and early 2000s who was like, he was a wrestler, and he's like, I'm going to get on the ground floor of this mixed martial arts.
What if I could beat up people?
What if I could
But
beat
more.
up? But more so.
Yeah.
It'd be great, and I'd have a good time.
I use my big fists to do
That's
it.
right.
Yeah. I'm going to go to Japan a lot.
Yes. You're obsessed, James.
I'm not. He is. He's going to Japan
He's
a lot.
going to Japan a lot. That's true, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so it's shot kind of documentary style, I guess, like The Office.
Yes.
If I had to pick a comparison, well, because there was, of course, a documentary about this guy in 2003, which I watched quite a bit of today.
I just said that.
Just to get a sense
just
of
said
it. No,
that,
I know, I'm
James.
telling you that because
Yes.
it is very similar.
I was
There's
going to
a lot
say.
of scenes like ripped directly
Well, see,
from it.
I went to the
Melbourne
Smashing
premiere.
Machine. I went to the Smashing Machine
Yeah.
Wikipedia page.
Yeah, and it's the same.
Well, and I was
synopsis,
like,
basically.
at the time, there's not really a plot summary, so I clicked through to the
Yeah.
documentary Wikipedia page, and somebody's put an overview that is so long that says, this article may contain an excessive amount of intricate detail that may only interest a particular audience. That's a little tag there. But yeah,
Podcast fans.
so much of it, like somebody's done such a detailed breakdown. And yeah, like if you've seen the trailer, there's a moment where he's in a doctor's office and he's explaining to an older lady the concept of mixed martial arts and blah blah blah. That's just in the that's just in the documentary.
Him looking at vials of different painkillers and being like, maybe this one.
Yeah, hell yeah.
His girlfriend being around and everyone's like, we hate this woman. There's a lot of that going on.
She's got a bad vibe. We don't like it.
Yeah, a lot of that going on.
Yes.
And he does go to Japan quite a bit.
You're obsessed.
I thought this was okay.
Okay.
I thought The Rock was very good in this, like genuinely.
Yeah.
You do, or for me, I met a bunch of people at the live shows.
The Virgin
where I talked
Festival.
about it. Yeah, that's right. And as I said there, I think you do kind of lose him in it. I don't think he doesn't feel like The Rock for this.
I agree.
Until maybe when he shaves his head, and then I'm like, hello.
But then there's a moment where is this just The Rock? Then he grows a little chin.
Grows
beard.
a little chin beard, yeah.
And then you're like, no, he's disfigured in the character again.
That's not him. That's a different guy.
I think we are going to get a lot of differing opinions on this. I think a lot of people are going to be like, no, it's just prosthetics and makeup and whatever. I think he's a good actor.
I think he is good.
I think
he also changed his physique for this. Like he is bigger, like more kind of a puffier kind of bigger guy. Like just watching him kind of walk around, it feels awful. Like the way that because he's so big.
Well, I mean that's also because
so much pain.
But that's also because he's doing a lot of Paddington Bearing. Just a t-shirt and tiny little underpants.
That is true.
And no pants.
Yeah,
so, that's uncomfortable to look at.
Oh yeah,
if a man is Donald Duck in it,
he's got big legs too.
Big legs.
Yeah, I do think though, and it is basically the story of the documentary up to a point. Is that I don't think the narrative is that interesting. I think, and maybe that's a result of like. A lot of this is just real, and maybe real life, and maybe the appeal of this is, and what's interesting is that he is a real guy.
Yeah.
But if this documentary exists and this is just kind of a variation on that, then what's the point? I guess, yeah. It just kind of meanders along and then kind of culminates in a kind of nothing kind of way.
Wow. Well, see, I think,
not nothing. I wouldn't say that's.
I mean, I think oftentimes, when a documentary or biography has chosen a particular person as the subject of the documentary, it's often because they had a massive rise and fall, or they became the world's greatest champion or something like that. This is a different take on that kind of thing because Mark Kerr he was sort of one of the pioneers for a new style of professional fighting. But he never really got the credit.
No.
Like he pioneered it and he was there when all the rules were being established and the concepts, but he never got rich off it and he never really got famous off it.
He was apparently, I was looking at his Wikipedia, in 2015 he worked in a Toyota dealership.
Oh.
So like...
Must be nice. To have that much free time, you could just do that on a lark.
I know, right? Just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think in terms of like showing what this life was like then in the 90s and early 2000s, and the travel that you have to do.
Clip a phone to your belt.
Like you're a giant guy sitting on a tiny plane.
Yeah.
Constantly, in agony.
Tucking your polo shirt in your jeans. So you can have easy access to the phone clipped to your belt.
That's right, exactly. You and your girlfriend screaming at each other. Like, you got not a lot of money coming in. What I do think is funny that The Rock is like 3 or 4 years younger than the real guy. So like he's playing, I don't think it hurts the movie, but he's playing like much younger than he is in real life. But, I think that's...
And also got incredibly fabulously wealthy on fake fighting.
It's hard.
It's athletic. It certainly is, yeah.
I think also like the addiction element of it is done really well. Again, I think there's so much of this hangs on The Rock, and I do think he's very good in this. I think the mannerisms, like the way he's kind of more like the soft-spoken nature of this character... Also, like, he is very calm and, like, measured
on the surface.
And peaceful. Yeah, on the surface, but then you see that, like, he's deeply troubled. And you see that come out because he's not great at expressing himself.
Is there more to that in the documentary? Because
a little bit, yeah.
You never really know. In this, he's just like that from the outset. He's very particular.
Yeah.
There's an opening sequence where his girlfriend makes him a smoothie, but it's not the right milk.
Yeah.
And so he's sort of, he's very particular, and he's like trying not to be passive aggressive about it, but like that kind of thing. And that sort of builds throughout the movie. Do we know why he's like that?
No, I mean, I didn't. Again, I haven't watched the whole thing.
Right.
I've watched like snippets of it, and I was like, because I couldn't, because I was recording this. But no, she is a main player in the documentary. Emily Blunt is really good in this. I thought this was really going to be take the kids to my sisters. It was like that going to be that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I can't watch you hurt yourself or whatever. But it's not that kind of relationship at all.
I can't live with you while you're trying to build this machine. And then Mr. Kerr, I must say, this machine of yours, it's simply smashing.
It's not like that.
It is like that.
Oh, it is like that.
But certainly the bank can't fund all of this smashing machine of yours. you're gonna have to find another way to pay for it. He's the bank manager, I think.
Oh, is he? Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Well, I guess I'll become the world's greatest mixed martial artist. Oh, well, that's a bally good idea, sir. A bally good idea indeed.
I think
you could take the name the Swarthy Foreigner. Wait, no. You could be the mysterious mountain man of the Orient.
I mean, that's...
Then he builds the machine.
Yeah.
He becomes the world's greatest martial artist, and then he builds his machine, which is smashing. It's absolutely smashing.
It's really good.
You got to see it by the end.
Yeah. I'm glad they included that.
It's like a Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium style Rube Goldberg machine.
It's not in the documentary, but it is in the movie.
Yeah, because it's real.
Yeah.
Oh, I would say, Emily Blunt is good. There's also a guy...
because she's English, and you do forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a guy... So Mark Kerr has a friend. His best friend is another Mark, and they sort of came up together in the wrestling world. Mark Coleman. He's played by Ryan Bader, who is a real-life UFC champion guy.
Yeah.
Darth Bader, they call him sometimes.
Good stuff.
I would call him Texter Tim.
Mr. Texter.
Mr. Texter.
Yeah.
I thought he was great.
He was. He is good.
And I was like, this guy's...
He also seems to have his own interesting story.
Yeah.
Going on, because a lot of it, he not draws focus, but it's like, when it goes to him, it's like, this guy lives an interesting life.
Yeah,
also,
what
maybe
I thought,
there should have been a movie about him.
I thought he was quite compelling in that, that he has...
He kind of aged out of it.
He aged out of it, and he kind of came up with Mark Kerr.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden nobody's talking about, because he trained Mark Kerr.
Yeah.
But then they came up together, and then Mark Kerr kind of outstripped him like athletically, and then so he's sort of been left behind. And all the interviews are like, "What do you think of this Mark Kerr? How good's Mark Kerr?" And he's like, "Well,
he's pretty good.
It's pretty good, I guess." But I thought this guy was great because watching him, I'm like, this guy seems like he's a good actor, but also he's like he must be a real guy, because you can't get a character actor to get ripped in that.
You can see it in the
manner.
ears and the face as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Interesting, good.
Actor turned fighter, fighter turned actor. Interesting. I think though the Emily Blunt character I don't think they flesh her out enough. I think there's a few moments, one in particular, where it just jumps to this extreme.
Well, I think
moment
leading up to that, I think this something. I guess that is probably present in the documentary is this movie seems to skip in and out of things. Like there's just moments where there'll be the characters having an argument or something like that, and then it cuts to the next day and Emily Blunt's on the phone going like, "Oh, he's collapsed, he's unconscious, and I can't wake him up," kind of thing.
Yeah,
and it's like we missed. There's numerous scenes where I'm like, crucial context here is, and it's it's still easy to follow what's going on.
Totally, you're not
But
lost.
I did notice these missing pieces. Like if you're, and it's an era of his life covering about 3 years. You can't cover all that in you're not going to cover every moment in the garage where he's putting the nuts and bolts in it and putting the big parasol on the top or whatever.
Totally, I can understand that. Yeah,
of his fantastical machine.
Where did he get that parasol though?
He got it from a sultan.
Did he?
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen that scene.
Well, we skipped over it. It just wasn't important. He stole it from a sultan and he's running away on a camel through the desert, but there's no time.
Okay.
All right?
I just think that would have been good to see. I agree. It does feel that way. And it's obviously by design.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, I don't know, because it doesn't feel like they cut a bunch of stuff out of it.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't. It's not an issue of they filmed too much. They needed to trim for 2 hours or whatever it is. Like, it's clearly been done that way by design, but it is quite noticeable.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, because people have been talking about like award seasons, etc. I don't think this would get a nomination for best film, but I think The Rock could get nominated. I think there's a fair chance that he would for this. What do you think?
But is that also because there's a relentless marketing machine? And
yeah, definitely.
And his agents, I'm sure, are pushing for it.
But I think it also is the kind of thing where the Academy responds to a body, because it is a body transformation.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of it's done afterwards, but he is bigger.
Yeah, right.
And it's the prosthetics and it's the performance and all of that. And it's something that he hasn't done before.
Going back to the performance, I think there's some scenes where he is, a lot of it is the conflict between him and Emily Blunt.
Yep.
And they're arguing over money and that his team doesn't want her there in Japan where he loves to go.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of those sequences are really good.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I think he'll win.
It felt real.
Yeah. I think he will win some awards, but I'm not sure if this is Academy
the award winning or nominating.
I don't think this is like Oscar nominated stuff.
I think he'll be nominated, but I don't think he'll win, depending on what's. But I don't know anything about the Academy or what they're doing or what they see, which is none of these. So
yeah. Also, is
it feels like the wrestler, Mickey Rourke's the wrestler. It feels
did
like
he get
that
nominated
kind of,
for something?
I think he did. Did he win? I don't know if he won.
No, I don't think he won.
Yeah.
Is The Rock generally well liked?
In Hollywood or
Yes.
just in? Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I mean, in terms of this, I mean, honestly, this might be the first. We know that a lot of Academy voters and a lot of Academy kind of committee people are quite old.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the first thing they see of him.
Yeah, it's possible.
I mean, if that is the case, I think they're way more likely for him to get a nomination.
Oh, he was nominated, yeah, but didn't win.
Okay.
But I should watch The Wrestler. I still haven't watched it. It's a Darren Aaron joint, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
God. Should we do some spoilers?
Yes. I'm going to say best movie
I
ever.
liked
I enjoyed
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I loved it. I wouldn't even.
I spent most of the week thinking about One Battle After Another.
It's a good movie.
There's so many just fun little bits in it.
Yeah.
And what's interesting because the discourse. Oh, we'll get back to the
No, let's do this.
Smashing Machines.
Let's turn this off.
Okay.
And talk about One Battle After Another.
Then we turn it back on.
Yeah.
And then we don't forget to switch it off. Don't forget to stop.
I won't.
recording.
I know how
Okay.
to. I don't tell me how to podcast. I know how to do
All
this.
right,
I've been doing it for a while.
Okay, so now the recording has been switched off. You've done that, right?
Oh, God.
Okay.
Now I can use my real voice.
That's right.
Hello, everyone. Not everyone. It's just me and you.
That's correct. Yes. Which you refer to as everyone.
Correct.
Yeah. Which I know. There's no reason for me to reiterate because it's just you and me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, exactly. It's hard to me to come out of character sometimes.
Can you just use your fake voice though?
I will. Yes.
Okay. Because your real voice is very unpleasant.
It is. I know.
Now it's just you and me in the room. I need you to know. Awful.
You
voice.
told me. I know.
Yeah,
you don't need to tell me.
Yeah.
This is a conversation we've had all the time.
And I wouldn't want to embarrass you by saying that to all of our listeners, which is why I'm glad the recording is
I would
off
hate
now.
that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
God, I'm just thinking about all the funny lines because the discourse over the last couple of week or so has just been this movie and everybody pointing out their favorite bits. I'm like, we didn't even talk about.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk
Anything
about.
in particular? That,
No, I don't know. The fact that DiCaprio keeps calling his daughter's friends like homie and essay because he's that era of man.
Yeah.
The running bit where he can't sit down and put his charger in.
Oh yeah,
to
that's
charge
very
his
fun.
phone. That's
yeah.
very funny.
Yeah.
Just when they ask Benicio del Toro if he's had anything to drink, and he's just like, a few beers. A few small beers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
It's a good movie,
Just
I
good
think.
stuff. And just all the different layers of it, man.
Yeah.
What a movie.
I agree.
But also, look, we'll put the record.
We'll put it back on finally.
James.
Yeah.
That red light has been going the whole time.
No. It's been edited out.
Oh, don't worry about that. Okay.
You worry over nothing.
Okay. All right.
Let me worry about the podcasting.
Okay.
You worry about drinking that delicious can of Coca-Cola, no
hell
sugar.
Yeah. Yum, yum. Smashing Machine.
Smashing Machine. Spoilers. So yeah, I guess the scene where things like really escalate is when they get in a huge argument. He breaks a couple of doors. He's a door-breaking man in this.
I thought that was going to, because, that is still domestic violence. But
Absolutely, yeah.
I thought at some point, because I deliberately went into this not knowing. I was like, I don't want to look this guy up.
No,
I
I
don't
didn't
want to
either,
see
yeah.
what his deal is. I don't want to, I don't want to know this ends in some sort of tragic,
Horrible murder-suicide
exactly,
thing,
or something
yeah.
like that. And so, he never hits her or anything like
No.
that. But like, it's the whole time I'm like, is this where this is going to go?
He could.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just feel like it does feel like two very troubled people in a relationship. And they have broken up since after having a kid, which I think is good from what I've seen from this movie.
Lil Smashy, their child.
Smashy, that's right. But yeah, there's a moment where she just like grabs a gun and goes to shoot herself, and he like tackles her. It feels very abrupt.
Based on this,
It's real. Apparently, it really happened.
But based on this overly detailed summary of the
Yeah.
documentary, the gun was not loaded.
Yeah.
So.
But he talks. Yeah, I think in the documentary they talk about it, but obviously you don't see it because it's not something they filmed.
Yes.
So yeah, it's I don't know, because it kind of ends where he comes through addiction, so he stays sober, gets kind of as good as he's ever been, and then he's in this tournament. It's all building up to him fighting his friend in Japan,
Yeah.
because he's going to Japan. He's a real weeb.
So the bracket has been, there's 16 fighters in the bracket. It looks like, based on how good everybody is and who's got various beefs with other people, certain people are going to win, lose, what have you, and then it's probably going to end up with Mark Kerr fighting Mark Coleman. Friends versus friends. What's going to happen? And then Mark Kerr just gets whipped.
Yeah,
Gets-
the round before, and because there was a moment earlier where he loses a fight, even though they changed the rules and the way that he lost, it didn't count or whatever. But he never lost before, and he kind of breaks down on this thing that happened to him. And at the end, he loses, but he's seemingly okay with it. But I feel like if you change the swelling,
He even says that. He says, "I'm seemingly okay with this."
but he was hitting the head a lot.
Yeah.
But if you change the music in that scene, because it's kind of an uplifting kind of score,
Yeah.
I think it would just change the entire tone of how he felt in that moment. I don't think it did a really clear job of the culmination.
They should have used the carnival music that's being produced by the machine.
Exactly.
That's
what I'm saying. I mean, he hadn't finished the machine at that point.
That's true, yeah.
But you could cut forward.
You can cut forward to the future, the far future.
So it just kind of felt, I don't know, it's like, his friend won.
Yeah.
Which is, again, what happened. But then he continued fighting till 2009 and then retired.
Do you think maybe when they made the original documentary, they expected him to win?
Yeah, maybe.
And they got all the footage, and then he didn't win, and they're like, well, we still have to make the documentary.
We filmed all this. And
yeah. Maybe we should have spent more time on Mark Coleman, the other Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've looked at the booking sheet. We were supposed to do a documentary on Mark Coleman. But then we asked Mark Kerr if he was Mark, and he said, yeah. So we filmed it for 3 years.
At least he built that machine.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's good television.
Yeah,
I think it's worth. I think if you want a more kind of
this is what we wanted. We wanted the Rock
totally.
to do
and
something,
and he did it.
Yeah.
I just think the movie overall is not great.
I think if you,
I'm not. Also, it's not a bad movie. I just also want to.
It's the best
stress
movie ever.
that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll reassess it and reevaluate it. Maybe.
I mean, you don't watch it again right now.
No, it's not like if you're expecting Warrior, which is an MMA movie, but that's a very hyper Hollywoodized kind of version of this. It's not like that.
Oh, also it ends with the real
you see the real guy,
and it's just him going to the supermarket,
walking around talking to himself.
He goes to the supermarket and he talks to the cashier, and then he takes his groceries out to his truck, and then he waves and he
waves
goes,
to us, the audience.
Yeah, and then he drives off. I think that the last few minutes of the movie, that part and the last bits with The Rock, I think reframe it. I thought it was, interesting.
As kind of putting a spotlight on this man and what he did for the sport?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think if you look at this as the idea of, again, it's not a a horrible tragedy, but I think it's interesting. I think it's a very interesting a movie about the triumph and the tragedies, the triumph that he pioneered, and then he never really got any credit. But
well, now he's got this movie. Yeah. And The Rock, of course, he's getting even skinnier because he's playing a chicken man, a 90-year-old chicken man. So I reckon he's going to lose another 20, 25 more pounds.
Whoa.
I mean, it must be like being that size and like the amount of food you have to eat and the pain and just watching him walk around seems awful. Really.
A different kind. One of those very muscular chickens is how he looked in this movie.
He did. He looked like
I've shown you the videos of those monster chickens, haven't I?
They're good, Mason. Those videos you've shown me.
From my backyard.
Those are good videos.
They are good videos, are they? Yeah.
I don't really have any complaints. I don't. I just think I enjoyed it.
What do you think would have made you? Because again, like we've talked about how he's spent a whole a decade plus wanting to be the biggest Hollywood box office draw ever, and that's been his reward and the best paid actor and what have you. And then we've and then the reviews have dipped and the box office has dipped a little bit, and so we've said, he should do something indie with the Safdie brothers, and he's literally
got one of them.
Yeah, he got one of them.
The one from Obi-Wan.
Do you think? And Oppenheimer?
He's an Oppenheimer.
He's Benny. That's Benny.
Yeah. He's always sunburned in that or whatever.
What do you think would have made you go, this is a triumph?
I mean, it is a triumph
for The Rock.
I think it is a triumph. I think he did do it, like you said. I think it's... And like watching a movie with a guy who looks like The Rock and not recognizing him the entire time and being absorbed in the story, to me says that he did do it. I just think whether it's the way that this is structured or just the story, I just don't think it's that compelling a narrative.
It's interesting, I think, that this guy, he has an absolute total meltdown because he's so we get some sort of opening narration when the movie starts, and his initial we see his initial the first fight we see is just a series of battles over one afternoon, seemingly, where he just takes on like 3 or 4 guys and just
at once
defeats them all handily, within seconds, kind of thing.
Because he could headbutt as well.
Yeah.
Early on.
And
eye gouge.
And he's in this narration, he's talking about how, oh my God, I have so much fun and I feel alive and I feel like a god and all this sort of stuff.
Everyone's
and
cheering.
then he's defeated, and then he immediately he has this emotional meltdown.
Yeah.
Is The Rock drawing on something for that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know?
I mean, I think you would relate to this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the same age.
Because
The way it reflects his career.
and also he isn't like everybody around him's like, well, it's just one fight kind of thing. But he's
Yeah.
like, well, now I can't be the guy who was never defeated.
Yes, that's
You know
right,
what I mean? So it kind of feels like. Also, we didn't really talk about the fighting. Isn't that interesting?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Do you
brutal.
want to talk about it?
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah. Especially like the early days of this, and apparently they took out. I think I saw this in Mark Kermode's review. Mark Kermode. That was it. That I saw it. Apparently they took out the kneeing to the head because it would end fights quicker. That was the only reason.
Yeah,
because you get kneed in the head and then you would just
that
get knocked
seems to
out
be
immediately.
the.
It wasn't a danger thing. even though
No, it
obviously
was,
is.
and I think The Rock as Kerr in this, he says something like that. They're taking away all his weapons.
Yeah.
Like he seems to think it's a personal affront to him. Like they know that he'll win immediately if they let him headbutt and they let him do the knee and etc. So they're like, we're gonna make those illegal.
Yeah.
Which kind of he's kind of he thinks that's it's a personal, like it's a it's sort of hamstringing him.
And it's interesting how he relates to, because he'll still keep his cool in those scenarios, even though he might arc up a little bit, but he'll save that rage for home.
There is a moment, I think it is in one of the trailers where they're in Japan and it's him and Dawn, his girlfriend, and they're at the medical tent and there's a Japanese chemist, pharmacist there, and he's like, here's your headache tablets, your mild painkillers. And he's like,
so much.
do you have anything stronger? And the guy's like, we can't help you. And he's like, oh, can't help me. Interesting. You sure you couldn't help me? Like, there's
You
that
need permission. I'm giving you permission.
Yeah. I think that's all good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch this, James, when it comes out on streaming. Believe that.
Yep.
And I'm going to enjoy it.
Do you want to hear these reviews that other people have sent in at the
Yes.
Planet Broadcasting Grey Mates group?
Yes.
From Mike Moloch, who says, amazing acting. Yes, even by Mr. Hierarchy is about to change. A bit of a zip through Mark's story over 3 years. That means some things don't hit as hard as they should, such as rehab being resolved in 5 minutes, barely an inconvenience.
Yeah.
But a few arguments are very tense and hard to watch at times. Overall, best movie ever.
Yeah, we didn't really get anything. Like, there was no...
Just wish we
you're
got more
absolutely
out of
right.
it.
There's no struggle in rehab. There's no... like,
And
he's
he is
in there.
struggling with it.
Yeah,
He's afterwards, there's moments of that.
He's
but-
in there and then he leaves.
Yeah. Sean Martin says, I went in with this...
He leaves in a convertible, and the top has to be down because he's so big.
He's a big man.
He's a big man.
Sean says, I went in to this with high expectations opening night and left an hour in. The Rock was fine, but I didn't care enough to stay. Maybe it really turns around in the second half, but I decided I'd rather spend that extra hour at home and watch it on Netflix with my dad in a few months. It ultimately felt like...
My dad is The Rock, it says there.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I know, right?
It ultimately felt like movies that I've already seen, The Wrestler and Southpaw come to mind, are not nearly as good. Worst movie ever. I guess the difference in those ones, they're not real, stories, technically. And Alexis Gentry, Trashwire.
Oh, yes.
Says, it's fine.
Okay.
The whole movie exists to prove that The Rock can be a serious actor and he's good, but it's not like the role is a stretch for him. Emily Blunt was a major standout, though. She practically disappears into the role. I ended up giving it a 3 out of 5.
Well, anyway, what I'm hoping is he doesn't have, like his character in this, he doesn't have a huge meltdown and give up. Like, this is a good step, I think.
It
for The
totally
Rock.
is, yeah.
I would love to see him do another thing.
Yeah.
You know?
He's also, I don't know, I'm sure this is part of the PR as well, but you see him in interviews, he's not like the exaggerated...
Right, okay.
He does feel more like his
yeah.
character in this, just like a more low-key...
Well, maybe he's always felt he has to be the character
Yeah,
when
totally,
he's
yeah.
promoting,
Aren't we
Fast
all
and Furious.
putting on voices, podcasting voices?
Not me.
Me neither. This is my normal voice that I use in real life.
Mr. Kerr. You notice nobody mentioned the machine.
They should have mentioned it. I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Nobody in these reviews.
Yeah.
It was a
Did they not? Well, one left an hour in.
Didn't see the
You,
final
well, you get a
machine.
sense like he's building something, but you don't know
Yeah.
until the second half.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the fairy lights alone.
I mean, it would have been better if we saw him running away on that camel. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sultan shaking his fist.
Yeah.
Mr. Kerr. It's a different guy.
It's a different... I know.
I've only got two voices.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right, should we move it along?
Let's move it along.
To what?
What we reading?
I think it's a can.
What we gonna read?
I think it's can. We will. I'm doing the thing. What are we reading today? Mason.
Hello.
I know you've been up to something.
Oh, yes.
Because you always are.
I'm always up to my little shenanigans.
You always got a little story.
No, I don't. I wish I had more stories. I wish I was one of those people that could take just like an everyday occurrence. They're just down the shops.
Yep.
And they're like, and then this happened. And people are like, whoa.
You know what I think of those people?
What do you think of them?
Their stories are bad and boring and they drag them out. And I don't think they're that interesting.
Whoa.
And you shouldn't do that to people. Engage them in whatever nonsense you're doing.
I'm going to do that every day to you now.
I don't mind if you do it. 'Cause
Oh.
I think you would only do it if you thought it was of note.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you have any stories about what you've been reading or what you're going to read?
No, but I did tell you I had heartburn earlier.
Yeah, you did tell me that. I
Yeah.
guess that's a story in itself. And I was involved because I got you some heartburn medication.
That's right, yes.
Hell of a story, that
Oh,
one.
hell yeah. This is a story we can tell people now.
Yeah.
Like as a duo. You can. I'll tell the main bit of the story, and then you can jump
And then
in
I go, wait,
like a
wait,
hero.
wait,
Yeah,
wait.
wait. This guy, he's not telling you the whole story. This guy, he's telling you he's just, I've got heartburn. Oh, but guess who jumped in with the Mylanta?
Who's got two thumbs and is this guy? It's
This
this guy. That's what I say.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And there's a round of applause.
Yeah.
Man.
Hell of a story.
Hell of a story.
Hell of a story.
Well, you're not up to date on Peacemaker, even though you know.
I'm aware of what happened.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a bit next week because there's one more episode. Apparently, it's a
Okay.
really long episode. It's like over
Yeah.
50 minutes. Thank God.
My goodness.
These 32-minute episodes,
Yeah,
Mason. I
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you what.
Now, maybe a month ago, I read The Bat-Man First
Yes.
Night. Do you remember I mentioned
I
that?
do remember that,
It's
yeah.
it's a story set in the very early days of Batman. It's sort of set in the late 30s, but it's got like very modern art to it, like quite a photorealistic art style.
And does it
to
take some of his first lesser-known villains and put it in? Is that
yes,
that
it
one?
does. Yeah. So it's written by Dan Jurgens and illustrated by Mike Perkins. But the second issue came out, The Batman Second Night.
Oh,
And
I'm
it's
loving that artwork.
And it's the
Mason.
Batman versus a kind of hooded hangman type character.
Damn, that's
and
great.
it's set in 1940.
Whoa.
So
why isn't he across fighting for the troops?
Because he's a coward. He wants to put on his stupid little outfit.
He does,
and
and
swing
also
around.
I get the
I
US
can't be in the war because I've got to swing around. I've got to swing around.
Get down from there. Stop swinging around and get in the wall, Batman.
I can't. I'm swinging around. I'm stuck up here. I'm stuck up here.
If I could get up there, I would.
Oh, you can't though, can you?
No.
I'm up here because I'm the only one who invented the grappling hook gun. It's only, I've
Throw it down.
I can't do that. It's attached to my glove.
Also, to be fair, they weren't involved in
No, not
World
yet.
War
No.
World War Two.
Yeah.
Or World War One.
But that's because they were all inspired by Batman.
That's right.
Not join World
yeah.
War Two.
And then just see what Batman was doing, swinging around mostly.
That's right.
How
Anyway,
was
it's
it?
good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. How many issues are they doing for this one?
I have no idea.
Has he got the purple gloves?
Yes, he does.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's great. I'm
Yeah.
really happy for you, honestly.
Yeah.
Hell of a story. I'm about 20 minutes away from finishing Mithrigan, which is the sequel to Matugan, which was the first Mithrigan movie.
Now, you're watching Mithrigan 2.
Yes, correct. It's the
Mithrigan
second
2.0.
one.
Yes.
It takes the Terminator 2 route where they take the antagonist from the first movie, which is Mithrigan.
Yes.
And now she has to stop her killer robot.
Mithrigan 2.
Yeah. But I think it's not enough to... It doesn't elevate its... Again, I haven't even finished it. But it hasn't...
Maybe that last act will elevate.
Oh, the action's good. Like, it's all very well done, and the new
Okay.
antagonist is good. But there's not the jump from... Like, just having the villain now be the good guys, it doesn't elevate it
Yeah,
immensely.
right.
I think they're kind of mostly on par. And, it's like AI and whatever, and what if AI and et cetera. You like AI, so you'd probably like it, Mason.
I love
You'd probably
AI
like, "This is
sketches."
beautiful and good. Yeah, but it's...
I just want to see where this Tilly Norwood sketch thing goes. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
Okay. What I said to you off air before.
That you loved it.
No, I said that at least it's a sketch with a point.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
sure.
And there's little bits in it about how we've AI generated all this sort of...
But it also looks bad. It's just cutting to different AI-generated talking heads. And
yeah.
like, who are any of these people?
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's stupid, and I hope whoever made that dies.
Oh, well, speaking of, I also watched the first episode of Mitchell and Webb Are Not Helping.
Is that good?
I didn't like it.
Oh, no, Mason.
I didn't think it was great.
Why don't you enjoy AI comedy more then, Mason?
I guess I am doing that, yes.
Is it not great because you're expecting good things?
Yes.
Do you think that's a possibility?
And I didn't get good. Look, I only watched the first one. There's look, and people are gonna come at us because
Don't come at us.
There's a sketch in it, and it's called Sweary Australian Drama or something like that.
Okay.
And the bit is it's just a sort of an outback drama, and everybody's swearing. But I'm like,
That's not even a thing that's
that's
here,
not
really.
even a thing. Exactly.
Yeah. Auntie Donna have a sketch on their channel which is like every Australian drama, which is on commercial television. That's a more accurate representation.
But this was not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it because I'm Australian and I'm offended. I'm saying it because it didn't seem.
This doesn't reflect your experience.
No, I don't know who's writing this, and I don't know who's. It just didn't.
It's me. I'm writing it.
Also, it doesn't have a laugh track, which I'm wondering if that affects my enjoyment. Because all the previous ones do, don't they?
They do, yeah.
I don't know if they were shown to live audiences or.
Maybe they're finding their feet again. You know, it's been
Finding
like
their feet
20
again.
years
Yeah.
maybe since Mitchell and Webb.
I don't know, but I think, and again, I don't know. There's never been. There was nothing in it where I'm like, oh, that stands up there with
David Pumpkins.
Are we the bad guys? Number Wang.
Yeah, sure. David
what I mean?
Pumpkins.
David Pumpkins, exactly. Yeah. Did you know Olivia Colman wrote some of those sketches?
Yeah, well, she's
Back the
in a bunch.
Yeah,
of
I
them,
know,
isn't
but I
she?
didn't know she.
Oh, right, yes, I did. Sorry, Mason. Sorry, but she's not in this though. I assume this new one.
No, she's not.
Well, she should be.
Bunch of new guys.
Bunch of new guys. Are there any existing cast members?
Mitchell and Webb.
Obviously, Mason.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, are you going to stick with it? What's it on?
I just found it on YouTube.
All
It
right.
just came up, and I'm like, all right.
Free.
Oh, also, I haven't watched it yet, but I will watch it today probably. Amazon have the new Parker movie. So you know Payback. Mel Gibson.
What's that called?
It's called Play Dirty.
Yeah.
So it's got Mark Wahlberg and
Great.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Great.
So Lakeith Stanfield, great, big
Yeah.
fan. Others, I don't know. Will it be any good? I don't know.
It says it's 49% Rotten Tomatoes.
49%.
Doesn't mean it's bad.
It does.
It's also
I think.
directed by Shane Black.
Yeah.
Which I think you knew maybe.
I did, I think, yeah.
It doesn't look like it's as good as the Russell Crowe one.
Do you mean the Mel Gibson one?
No, the Russell Crowe movie he did with the Nice Guys. Shane Black
Oh,
did
yeah,
that,
no, it
didn't
wouldn't
he?
be. Yeah. There's no way it'd be good as the Nice Guys.
Because that's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Yeah. Wow. What's the Team Downey production, this one you're talking about?
Oh, that's Robert Downey Jr. and Mrs. Downey.
Mrs. Downey Jr. And it's an MGM via
This
Prime
week we
Video.
lost Patricia Routledge, James.
Oh, Keeping Up Appearances fame.
Hyacinth Bouquet.
96 years old. Hell of an innings. Hell
that's
of a
right.
show.
Yeah.
That went around my family group chat.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
Did it go around the boys group chat?
I don't think it has. I'll check,
Interesting.
but no, that's mostly...
I mean, that's your job to put that in there, I think.
It is.
Fellas.
Stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And listen, you're going to read this and you're going to be like, is it pronounced bucket? No, it's pronounced bouquet. R.I.P.
Agreed. R.I.P.
Yeah, that's right.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
But not R.I.P. to the letter segment.
No, it's time for letters.
That's right.
And they're very much alive.
We'll say R.I.P. after, when we
Okay,
finish them.
once we finish the letters.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, here's the theme.
Here it is.
The classic one was letters, oh letters, we love you. Some letters, they're only a day away. We're going to hear right now, we're going to do letters.
All I'm saying is for that AI sketch.
Yes.
Yeah, there is a concept there, but the execution is bad.
Yeah.
Like just because somebody thought, well, here's the way to do it. Also, it feels like it's making a meta commentary on the idea that they've made this woman who is the best chance to see a virgin on screen.
Oh, yeah, that's
apparently.
awful. That part is
And then they're
awful.
putting that in the video, just like, she can do anything, and that's great. But it's like, and they're making it kind of creepy.
Also,
but it's
I
like, but you made this.
No, but I would also say that I think the way to get this past people is to be like, well, it's to do like a little ironic take on it. I know that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're doing a kind of ironic take on this. And imagine if she could, whatever.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it, and I
Well, I love it, by
and I
contrast.
hate thinking about it. I wish, like you, I could just think about the movie one battle after another, but I can't. I've got this other thing bouncing around in my head now. Mason?
Yes.
This is the letter segment of the show, and it's a wonderful experience for both listeners and people who are on the show.
That's right.
If you do want to reach the show, you can shoot Mason a short Gmail to weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com.
But don't shoot Mason.
No, leave him alone, please.
That's right.
He's needed for the podcast and public services.
Thank you.
And also, you can go on the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates group, and every week there's a cool thread, and it's so cool.
Yes.
And you can put your letter there. Do you want to start with a letter, or would you like me to start
Here's
with
an
a letter?
email from Max.
You didn't even answer my question, but I guess by you moving forward, that does answer the question.
Yeah, the context was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Max?
I could stop, though.
No, I don't want you to. I want you to
I would like to go first.
live your truth.
Thank you.
Is this your truth?
Yes.
Then you have to do it. It's not my truth.
If nothing is,
not that matters.
If this podcast has proven nothing over the years, it's my truth is interrupting you while you try to do a thing. That's from Max. How's it going, lads? Good.
Good, Max.
I don't want to speak for you, James, but I'm going to. Good. We're both good.
We're both good.
We're both good. I just thought to write in as I'm a long-time listener and wanted to voice my appreciation for you two. I'm also from New Zealand, aka the better Australia. Brutal.
Well, why is it called the better Australia and not the best New Zealand or whatever?
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Why are
yeah.
you even bringing us into
Exactly, yeah. We're not called the worst New Zealand, are
this? No.
Max says, I've recently fallen out of love with comics. I still keep up to date with the news, thanks to you two, but Marvel and DC don't do it for me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
However, I've started watching anime, which fills the hole that the big two couldn't. My question is, what anime and or manga do you two enjoy? I'm going to expand that question also, James, to be
Comics.
like, how can you get back into comics?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just talked about Batman. I'm very much... Lately, for me, it's been DC and independent stuff or Image and stuff like that. Very little Marvel.
Yeah, same actually.
Yeah.
One of the things I will be reading, because I ordered it the other day,
Oh,
but it's
yes.
more for my son, there's a Marvel Godzilla crossover series.
Oh, yes, uh-huh.
But I probably wouldn't have read that if it wasn't. I'm like, oh, my son will like this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I'm in the same camp as you actually.
How's that happen?
I don't know.
I've sort of fell off because both Marvel and DC
Oh,
are doing
Ultimate
alternate.
Spider-Man I'm doing.
Yeah, Marvel and
Yeah.
DC are both doing alternate universes now. I mean, they always have and they always will.
Yeah.
But Marvel started off with the Ultimates, the Ultimate Universe.
Ultimate.
And I'm like, this is great stuff. And then DC have started with the Absolute Universe. And now I'm like fully on board with the Absolute Universe and I've completely dropped off with the Ultimate Universe. I
We're
don't know what's
fully
going-
on board. What's happened?
Yeah.
The Ultimate Spider-Man is wrapping up, so it might be worth dipping back in.
Dipping.
Have you seen the reveal of new Lex Luthor?
Yes.
What's going on? What's he doing even?
I don't know, but it's probably a serial killer because he seems too nice.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That's interesting. Maybe he's just nice. Sometimes Lex Luthor is nice.
Well, on the surface.
And not even sometimes.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so what would you say? How do you get back then? If you wanted. You don't have to. Take a break.
It's true, you don't have
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
You seem like you're doing a bit of an anime run.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah, I reckon check out some indie stuff, check out some Image comic stuff. Just go on. I reckon if you went to comicbook.com and you click that comics tab, if in fact there is one,
track down some stuff that some of your favorite writers.
Do what people used to do back in the day, which is just go to your local comic store and look at the
Have an
covers.
argument.
Have an argument with a man who's clearly wrong.
Yeah, man.
But he
What
thinks
does he
he's
even
got
know?
authority because he's behind the counter. Well, guess what? He's wrong.
If you could come out behind that counter, we could have a fight.
That's right.
Yeah.
Gloves off. No badges, no guns. No rules, gentlemen. We'll see who's right about.
We're going to take this to the
We'll
mat.
see who's right about Mighty Mouse. Just go to your comic, or just go to like I'm sure there's probably blogs of like new releases, and just like check out a cover,
it out,
something cool. You know,
There is a huge difference between saying like something in front of you and being able to pick it up and like thumb through it,
That's
as
true.
opposed to going to Comixology and being like, "What's new? What's new, Mason?
What's new?
The store."
Yes.
Tom Redhead says,
Do you have
sorry.
any? What about anime manga? We reading any of that?
I'm not reading any of that,
No,
Mason.
no.
I don't know if they even know this, but they're backwards. If they printed them forwards,
yes.
maybe I'd consider it.
Oh yes, but you're not going to for that very
No,
reason.
it's just I'm not against it. It's just I've got enough things at the moment that I'm keeping up on and keeping track
up
of.
appearances, for
Exactly.
example,
For one,
yeah.
I got to finish that finally after all these years.
Yeah.
But no, I mean One Piece is big.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that one day.
Yeah.
But there's also a million billion.
I saw a clip recently from an anime I haven't watched in many years. There's a series called Pat Labor, which is basically it's like cops, but they have the giant police
mech
robots, the mech robots. So they've got the giant revolver. You
That's
ever
fun.
seen
No,
that?
I
one?
haven't never
I haven't
seen
seen it in a long time. But Pat Labor 2.
Labour or LABO?
PATLABOR, and you'd be like, whoa.
Oh, there was a movie.
Yeah, there's a couple. 3 even, maybe, I think.
There's a movie.
Yeah.
This looks fun.
But I saw a clip recently from Pat Labor 2, which is like, whenever you see AI generated, like, look at this AI generated anime, it's from this era.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm a million years behind. But I'd rather watch a movie, I think, than an ongoing series.
Yeah,
if we're
fair
talking
enough.
anime.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's like you're sinking a year into it.
You know about these Pat Labor video games?
No.
They're only exclusively released in Japan.
Oh,
You know about this?
well, how would I know of that?
That's what I
'Cause
mean.
I'm not exclusively in Japan.
Apparently, they appeared in Super Robot Wars Operation Extend on the PlayStation Portable from 2013.
Oh,
There you go.
my goodness.
Mason, I've got a letter here from Tom Redhead,
Oh,
who
yes.
says, do you think it's become more common for TV shows to just set up what's to come rather than just wrap up their own narrative, even when they don't know if there's more on the way? I was disappointed with Alien Earth because I felt it ended with just setting up things for the future, but a second season hasn't been greenlit. The Acolyte also felt like setting up a story that now won't be told, which ultimately makes it largely redundant. Why don't these TV shows finish their stories and character arcs and plant seeds for the future rather than leave so much in the air? It's all audience retention.
Yes.
That's all it is. So they're trying to get you to come back, which is often or can be at the expense of the narrative.
Yes.
And then when you have 3 years between seasons,
Yes.
you obviously run the risk of people losing interest.
Yeah.
Also, like, it does feel like when you get to the end of a show and then it's just a big cliffhanger. It's like, well, I'm not coming back to this.
I think shows and movies have done the cliffhanger since sort of time immemorial.
Yeah.
It's just really, it's the degree to which they do them.
Yeah.
You know? And I think I don't know. I reckon older TV shows were like, well, we're leaving you some clues, some breadcrumbs for the next season, but we've definitively wrapped this up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas now I think it's kind of, they leave everything open.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
God.
I think if you have a satisfying conclusion to the season, you'd be like, well, it'd be nice to see another one, but
Yes.
I don't know, man.
I think you're right. I think if you have a self-contained season and it's really good,
Yes.
and people love it, then I think wouldn't that also lend itself more to people demanding a second season?
Yes.
Oh, it's just an idea.
Yeah.
Just an idea that I've had just now.
But maybe executives see a fully realized complete season of a show, and then when they're
What's the longevity of this?
when the creators go and pitch the second season, they'll be like, well, didn't you finish it? Didn't you finish it? Did you finish it? We're stupid. We're really stupid.
We're
here.
stupid. You
We've
know
got
how
a lot
we're
of money.
stupid.
We're behind this counter though, so.
Oh my goodness, Mason. Have you got another letter? I hope so.
I've got so many letters, James. This is from Jack. Hello, lads. That's us. Jack here from England.
Hi, Jack.
Both me and my girlfriend are massive fans of yours and have been for some time. It's a good start.
Let me just say, I should bloody hope so.
Yeah. Pull your socks up if you're not. If you're not a huge fan of us, pull your socks up. However, your recent review of The Mummy 2017 has caused some arguments. You see, I love the Tom Cruise Mummy movie more than the Brendan Fraser
You're
one.
wrong.
I'm that guy who has to explain which mummy is my favourite. Anyway, please settle our argument. I think Tom Cruise is sexier than Brendan Fraser and my girlfriend disagrees.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Please can you boys sort this out and make the final decision? You've already said it, James.
Brendan Fraser now is still sexier than Tom Cruise is. Tom Cruise is without sex.
Agreed. Yeah.
I think we all agree
He's
that
in
here.
the basket.
Yeah, that's
He's
right.
in the basket with some other people. I don't want to keep talking about him.
No, I.
Also, just even
What are you doing?
Even if you look at the
Why did you think we'd side with you? Why did you even bring this to us?
I'm even willing to go. If you take 1999 Brendan Fraser and then pick whatever era of Tom Cruise you think is sexiest,
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser's still sexier.
Heads and shoulders,
Yeah.
knees and toes
That's right.
above Tom Cruise. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not even a height thing.
It's not a height thing, but it also is a height thing.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
That's right.
It's not the only thing. You could take away the height, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
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 God, Mason.
Yes.
Anyway, you know what, though? Good on you for having a stupid opinion and standing
You're
by
allowed
it.
to have a
'cause
stupid opinion.
That's my entire life.
That's what we do here. We have stupid opinions. But here's the thing. Luckily for us, if we have a stupid opinion, we can change it.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, in weeks to come in a new podcast. You've had this one opportunity, Jack.
Yeah.
And you've thrown this insane opinion out.
Yeah.
And this is going to go on the Weekly Planet wiki. Mm-hmm. Guy who thought that Tom Cruise was sexier than Brendan Fraser. That's your one entry in there.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Madness.
Yeah.
But in a way, legendary.
You got to respect it.
You got to respect it.
Mason, this is from Sean.
Jack Wheeler is his full name.
There we
his
go.
Full legal name. From England.
England.
When we put this in the wiki.
It's going in. Well,
That's
we
right.
won't. Somebody will.
Somebody will do it.
Sean Doyle says, have either of you gotten into model making? Just getting into it now, and it's quite peaceful. Are you a model making kid or man?
No, when I was a kid, I would occasionally get like those snap together models.
Sure.
I had a snap together Gundam.
Put the stickers on, etc.
Yes.
Because my brother built model planes, specifically like a lot
The one I like.
Exactly.
I
World
knew
War
already.
II stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, maybe I'm a cars model guy.
The one I don't like would just be mushing Play-Doh together.
Yeah, that's right. And I'd make the model of a car and I'd be like, I don't like this. I should have done Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
I still have a model of like the Millennium Falcon from like 1998, which I haven't put together. I'm like, one day, but realistically, I'm never going to do it.
The plastic's probably degraded at this point.
No, if anything, it's probably worth a lot of money.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially after I put it together perfectly.
Yes.
Yeah. Then one of my kids smashes it. Yeah.
See, the problem is that we grew up in the era where Transformers existed.
Yeah.
So what am I going to make my own little car?
Yeah.
And matchsticks or whatever.
And then it's stuck in that form.
Or am I going to buy a thing that's already a car, but then it turns into a robot?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
We now can get models of Transformers, etc., or Lego of Transformers, etc. Yeah. My son has an Optimus Primal, and you had to put it together. It was a snap together. Like it's a model, but it's also...
Does it transform?
It doesn't transform. And isn't that interesting? Yeah. And we're talking about it. This is how it makes the news.
Did you reveal that to him when he finally finished it?
I think I bought it and I didn't even know.
Yeah, right.
But then...
Okay.
And then
now, how do we transform this, Dad? That's the neat part you done. We're teaching you about disappointment.
This one's going up on the shelf and we're not touching it.
Yeah, this one's going up in Dad's study. Yeah. You can't look at it. I'm going to angle it specifically so you can't see it from your perspective.
That is correct.
That's right.
Yeah. So snap together Gundams.
Smack together Gungans.
Smack them together.
Smack those Gungans together. Smack those Gungans. That's my new sign-off for this podcast. Smack those Gungans.
Got another one, Mason?
I got one more email, Jam. This is from Morgan. Hello, chaps.
Chaps.
We're getting a lot of people who would probably build some sort of smashing machine.
You might be right.
Long-time listener here. Thanks for all the great laughs over the years. Can't tell you the amount of times I've gotten funny looks in public because I'm chuckling along to you both. I feel like I'm at a bit of a crossroads in my life regarding my career. I'm very fortunate to have a stable 9-to-5, which is a clear path for progression.
I've
worked in the service industry and done shift work, so I try never to take what I have for granted. That being said, I dislike my job and just working in general, but I can't really think of another career I'd rather be doing. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a football player or a spaceman, but then as I grew older, I never really picked a career that I aspired to do.
I think the problem is you probably wanted to be one or the other and you couldn't decide to.
Yeah. One's on the ground.
Should have stuck to one.
And one cannot stand being on the ground.
Can't be on the ground.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them, they're both
jumping,
flying high and jumping.
Headbutting.
Yeah. You can't, spaceman can jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only dream job I could think of now would be to be a basketball player, but I'm painfully average at the sport. So my question is, what did you imagine you would be doing when you were younger? What do you think the younger version of you would think of your careers now?
My younger version would be like, that's awesome.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, but for me, I'm like, it's all right. No, I do think it's awesome. I really like doing this.
Yeah,
What about, I wanted to be an artist.
Okay.
And then somebody said to me, there's no money in art. And I went, oh. And so
I remember, I wrote a little short story in like prep or something like that, which is the grade before grade 1. And I think one of my teachers was like, well, no money in art, no money in writing. And I'm like, well.
Yeah, you're an idiot. Why'd you do this?
But when I was a kid, I wanted to be a private detective.
That's cool.
I think because I'd seen...
Dick Tracy.
No, I'd seen Magnum P.I. at my grandparents' house.
And he shot that nun, and you were like, that could be me.
Oh, yeah. Well, because what he was doing, he was driving a Ferrari around Hawaii.
Yeah.
And he would solve mysteries, but he didn't seem to have to follow any of the rules that the police did.
No,
he had that cool mustache.
He had a
mustache. He was cool as hell.
He had mates.
He had mates? He did have mates.
Yeah.
And he was kind of a mooch. It wasn't even his car.
Nah, man, how do you do that? You could do that. You could be a mooch.
I could be a mooch. I've said this before, I think on a movie commentary or something like that, but I was speaking to a friend of mine about, what you wanted to be a kid, and what as a kid, what did you want to be as an adult? And I said, I'd like to be a private detective. And she said, I know a friend of mine who was a private detective and also owned a pie face.
Oh, you have talked about this.
Yeah. Which that to me is the funniest combination of jobs in the world. Because for people that know pie face,
it's a franchise.
It's a franchise that used to be 24/7 savory pies.
Whenever you want.
Fast food pies. And they went through this massive period of expansion.
Huge growth.
Where there was
huge potential, I would say.
There was you could be in a pie face and look out the window down the street and you could see another pie face.
That's right.
And then they all collapsed.
Yeah.
Because I guess not everybody wants a steak and kidney pie at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday in the CBD.
How many times have you even eaten a pie, a week?
I do love a pie.
I know you like a pie, but are you doing one a day?
No,
exactly.
Absolutely not.
That's
no,
what
no,
I'm
no.
talking
But
about.
also, I love the idea. Obviously, James.
Obviously.
This guy was a guy who owned a pie face franchise. He had a staff to work on it, and he had a little bit of spare time and money. And he's like, I'll get a private investigator license,
Yes.
and then I'll do some do some cases or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll do which is another reason you don't become a private investigator as an adult, because it's not driving around
In Ferraris
and whatever. It's just sitting in an old car that's not a Ferrari, just like waiting for hours to take a photo of somebody cheating on their spouse, and then everybody hates you. But anyway, yeah, he just had, this guy clearly had a little bit of free time, and he's like, I'm going to become a PI. That'll be a bit of fun. But in my heart, I like to think that he hated being a private investigator, but he was just like he was just Sherlock Holmes. He was so good at it, and he just used that.
People kept coming to him.
Yeah, keep coming from all around the world to solve cases, and he used that money to prop up his failing pie face, which is his real passion.
What do you think that person is doing right now?
Probably working at a pie face.
They still around?
They're in service stations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So working at a service station.
Yeah.
Which has a pie face.
Correct.
I worked at a service station.
Did it have a pie face?
No, just had a tray of pies.
Not as good.
I'm with you, man.
Yeah. Pie face pies were really good.
I don't even remember having one.
That was so good.
Yeah, they weren't that good. I think they were pretty good. I've never had one. I also...
Yeah, of course you haven't had one.
No, I've talked about this. I did a business degree. Well, we both did
something similar,
financy kind of degrees. And I was very bad at it, and I hated it. And then I went into teaching because I'm like, I want to do something where I don't kill myself.
Sure.
And I haven't.
So true. So true.
But you can pivot. You want to you're like, I don't know. It's easy to say. But
so we did.
Also, there was also nothing wrong with doing a job, showing up, doing the bare minimum, and then having a rich life outside of that.
Exactly.
That's totally awesome.
Yeah.
I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, man?
I know.
And your hobbies are whatever, skimming rocks and shit. I don't know what a real person's doing. Like a normal person, you know?
Well, you don't know, but you don't know, but you actually inadvertently nailed it. All normal people are skimming rocks all day.
I'm good at skimming rocks, actually. I'm one of the best. I don't know if you know that about me.
How many skips you getting?
How many?
Yeah.
How many do you want?
15.
Easy, done.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll send you a video.
Okay.
Won't be AI generated.
Is it you and Tilly Norwood skimming rocks?
Mason, I
will say this.
She's underage, I think. I wouldn't hang out with her. I don't know it's too risque. I don't want to be associated with any of that. It's weird.
It's a name that I've remembered, having only heard it like twice this week. I'm like, Tilly Norwood, all right.
Feels like a fake-ass name.
Yeah, it does.
It is. Mm-hmm. I got this from Michael McCall, who says, do Spotify ads, even the ones that you actually record, give you money? I tried not to skip them when listening, but is it just giving Spotify cash to Spotify? Fuck them. You can skip any of them and it's fine.
Absolutely.
There are ads. There are ads that are ours and there are ads that are Spotify. I don't know how you could tell them apart. I don't listen to this on Spotify. But you don't just skip all of them. We don't.
Yeah, we
don't mind at all. You just have the best experience for you.
Best have the best time of your life.
Yeah.
If you're skipping a stone.
But no, Spotify don't give us any money. But I would take a huge check from them. Would you also?
Yes.
Definitely.
If they're
not
like,
a joke.
Yeah, if they're like, do you want all this money, no strings attached? Of course. Yeah.
Definitely. But no, they give all our money to other people.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And among others, I assume.
Yeah.
Is that the show?
That is the whole show.
Wow, we've done it.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, a late appearance from Mr. That guy.
I'm not sure what you're saying.
He's in stuff.
Christopher Reeve.
No, but you're close.
No.
Wow.
What are you doing? What is this?
I don't know. I'm not doing anything. He's
you could go with this and I could go with that.
Yes.
But I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Christopher Walken.
Don't know, man.
He's here.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Come on,
It's
man.
like a pie face. I've never experienced it.
Come on, man.
Mason, one of my favorite things is to see you twist in the wind.
And I love twisting. Why don't you call me Chuck Berry, because I'm always twisting.
And marrying your cousin or whatever he did.
That's right.
Oh, Mason. How do you wrap up the show?
I wrap up the show.
What's your process?
My process?
Yeah.
You know I love talking about my process. Just to be clear, this isn't me wrapping up the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about my process, and then we'll wrap up the show.
That sounds great.
Okay, so what I do first is I say, folks, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We absolutely appreciate it. Thank you for telling your friends about the podcast.
It's good to get some insight into your process.
Pretty good process,
Yeah.
right? And then thank you for leaving a 5-star review on your podcast app of choice. If you do so, James will read it out on the podcast.
Yep.
And then I wait.
Yeah.
And then that's your cue.
Yeah, so I'm going to read them now.
Yeah, okay.
But these are just examples of something that I would read. I'll read the real ones when you actually do
Which
it.
will
in
be
a bit.
after this,
Yes,
yeah.
that's right.
Yep.
This one's from postburnout.com from Ireland, who says, "Not cook blokes. I've been listening to James and Meso's podcast for years, and they're such top blokes that James is going to read a free ad for my website where I interview burnt out artists on their craft. Cheers, boys."
Now, that was a fake one?
It's a fake one, so I'm not.
Because you made that with AI. You
yes,
burned a
that's
rainforest
correct.
for that one.
That's
Okay,
right.
Great. You got another one? You got
I do
another
actually.
rainforest?
I burnt a second rainforest.
Okay, good.
It's from Chris C. I'm not sure where Chris is from. Nowhere, because this is made up.
Mm.
Excellent podcast. One of the most consistent pods from the humble beginnings of the regular room to the man cave to the studio. Wow.
That's great.
Powerful stuff.
And then my process is
What would
usually...
you do next? Yeah.
My process usually is then I forget where we're going.
That's right.
Because there's...
You take a beat, don't you?
I take a beat.
And I also can't help you either.
No.
And it's not me, not being helpful, like the Christopher Walken thing. I don't actually know.
Yeah. I think after that I say...
Something about a T-shirt, maybe?
No, T-shirts is
Before
later,
that?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. If you want to contact the show. No, we did that.
Yes, no, it is. Yes, it is that.
Is it? Okay.
If you want to contact the show, you go to Weekly Planet Pod. That's what I say. I say
Yeah.
weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com.
That's right.
You can also go to the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates Facebook group.
We love it.
And the Weekly Planet podcast subreddit and Discord for fun civil chats
love
about podcasts and pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm contractually obligated to mention the mods of and admins of that forum. So that's Fidel and Maisie and Sarabi.
Yeah, great
And I
stuff,
mentioned that they also make videos for the Weekly Planet TikTok and the Weekly Planet Clips channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
I would probably mention that if you want to follow some people on the socials, you should follow Rob Collings.
God, this is interesting.
He's at Rob Collings on Twitter. He's at the Weekly Planet on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then I would say follow us on social media. I'm Wikipedia Brown on Twitter, Instagram. I'm Nick Meso. James, you're Mr. Sunny Movies everywhere.
I have to be.
And then sometimes you go everywhere.
I do say that sometimes.
But you didn't, because this is just
This isn't
this is
the
a dry
real
run.
one,
This is
yeah.
a dry run.
Yeah.
And then I would say if you want to support the show, you
Yep.
can go to patreon.com/Mr. Sunday Movies, chuck in a bucket or an amount you want to miss.
That's totally
Or you go to
fine.
bigsandwich.co for $9 per month. Bonus podcasts, early videos, video game let's plays, movie commentaries, all sorts of stuff.
There's like a Superman commentary I might say this week.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
something, for example, I might say.
You might say that.
Yeah.
Then I might say, as part of my process, we sell T-shirts at tpublic.com, or somebody does anyway. You search for the Weekly Planet or Weekly Planet posters. And I would say thank you to the Brute and the Basilisk and Rackham for all the musical themes.
Happy times.
And then I would say, the final part of the process is I would say next week we're going to cover a different thing,
We will probably, yeah.
which in this instance might be Tron Ares.
It might be. But it's not always Tron
Yeah,
Ares.
yeah.
It's obviously whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, folks, thanks for listening to the show. We absolutely appreciate it.
I don't think people care. At this point, nobody's listening.
Well, sometimes people listen because we lose our minds towards the end.
That
Sometimes
is true.
Depends on the week.
Yeah, it depends how late it gets.
But thanks to that Mylanta, I'm very calm now.
Dude,
So nothing is.
it's one of the most calming fruits you can have.
I think it was a very calming fruit.
Yeah, cool. All right, everyone, thank you so much.
Grab that gem, you guys. We'll see you next
You
week.
looking forward to Tron?
Yes.
You looking forward to standing next to a cardboard Jared Leto and getting a photo?
Yes, absolutely.
And posting it online and saying hashtag I believe Jared Leto.
I'm not going to do that at all. I'm not going to. I would believe anything
It's
he says.
totally optional for you to do that.
I would stand next to a cardboard cutout of Jared Leto and hashtag I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Even in a digital realm.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. All right, bye.
Bye. Smack those Gungans.